YouTube, how the heck you doing? This is Corey here with Watcher Realms. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's a bit of a departure. I want to ask you this question. What is more important? A soul stone or a reset book? Why? Okay, now that you went ahead and answered the reset book, I'll tell you why you're wrong. What's more important is actually the soul stone. The reason why the soul stone is more important is because the soul stone is the only thing that goes ahead and actually gives your account a direct boost in power. The reset book is the magic eraser that fixes it and gives you the resources back so you can go ahead and make a more well-informed decision. So, if we were to go follow this line of thought, Moonton should actually go ahead and make the reset books much more available than they currently are. Mind you, you get soul stones relatively consistently. Now, I can't say anything within the last couple of days, like last 3 days, I have gotten 2 unpolished soul stones. I think in terms of all the content creators that I've spoken to, I am in the running for the most soul stones. So, hey, I'll take it. And then on top of it, I just went ahead and pulled another Ingrid and a 10 pull. And then if we were to go backwards a little bit here, I went ahead and pulled a Pelagios, a Lugaru, and then a Gon. So CC luck is a thing. YouTube, right now, Smile One is going ahead and offering some additional rewards if you do go ahead and purchase W Gold through their website. Mind you, every time you go ahead and make a purchase using Smile One, you're getting at least a 10% discount on the overall price. Now, there are some specific rewards, at least right now. So, right now is May 29th to June 9th. So, we better have like 2 weeks. If you go ahead and use the website, you will go ahead and get rare summoning crystals, diamonds, stamina. And at the higher tiers, you're even getting things like ancient summoning crystals and divine summoning crystals. So, if you're really thinking about stocking up right before anniversary, go ahead and use the link in the description below and get some W Gold. See ya. Anyways, the whole purpose is, what if I went ahead and I was a newer player, right? And I went ahead and put my 4 polished soul stones into Gon. He's the first like ancient, or not ancient, but he's like the first legendary lord I pull. I'm like super excited. I dump all my soul stones into him, thinking he's going to carry me through the game. And then I go pull Ingrid shortly after. And I'm like, oh, she is the apex of power. I'm going to have to essentially wait 6 months, maybe a year, depending on if the Moonton gives us a reset book for Christmas or gives us a reset book for anniversary. The player is no longer in control of their account in a sense. They're very much subject to the generosity of Moonton. Now, mind you, I don't know, maybe you know. If you're watching this video, hopefully you know. If you don't know, now you know. So, reset books became a thing because of Boreas. Boreas is the progenitor as to why reset books and reset events are even a thing. Moonton went ahead and nerfed him significantly than his initial state, and we went ahead and had a massive uprising, and then reset events and reset books became a thing. Now with that, Moonton should go ahead and make those reset books more available because it gives players some agency. Now, the solution to this is, I argue, it would be really good to go ahead and make them available in the Awakening shop. However, they have to be at a somewhat steep cost. Otherwise, people would just go ahead and buy 20 reset books and just start swapping everything for every anti-air arena. Then they swap it for a single target and blah, blah, blah. It kind of can become a can of worms if it's just too cheap. So the best way to go ahead and circumvent that, remove the rare hero soul stone. No one cares about this. Remove the XP bonus. Potentially it's nice if you're a newer player, especially if you're trying to go stack up some XP, but it's not that relevant, especially once you get to the late game or even end game. The master key is nice, but does anybody even care? It's like 20 runs. It's okay. It gives you something, but it's not going to be massive game changer for your account. So what Moonton should do is, I would say, go ahead and make the reset book about 5,000 coins. 5,000 Epic Awakening coins. Do I have anything here? Okay. So look how many that I'm selling. I'm selling 18 epics, right? And I don't even get to 2,000. So you're going to have to sell a decent chunk of epics here to go ahead and get to that 5,000. And that gives you maybe one reset book. Now, also, one of the things that is really, really key here, right, is the argument of, well, doesn't this prevent people from going ahead and just summoning and summoning and summoning and summoning? No. The answer is no. Reason being is, do you want to have to constantly reset your heroes? Like constantly just to go ahead and get certain awakenings to go ahead and complete certain things? No. Well, what it does do is it really, really incentivizes getting that one unit, just getting that first copy, which is going to drive people to summon a significant amount. And then after that, they might even go ahead and keep summoning because they have the ability to say, well, even if I can't get the A5, I can go ahead and get the reset book, use the reset book from my A3 to get it to A5, still have 3 additional soul stones, put those 3 soul stones into other units and still benefit. When you think about it, there's actually a lot of different ways to go ahead and flip the reset book to benefit one's account. And that also relieves pressure on Moonton to some degree because, mind you, right? Even though I'm the content creator that probably has had the most soul stones in general, I've had about 15. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to continue to pump out soul stones to the community every quarter. It's nice. However, whenever the game company needs to go ahead and give us a resource, but that's also kind of like a separate issue, but reset books are kind of tied to it, right? The importance of soul stones is the crux in how this game functions nowadays. So if we can remove Moonton needing to go ahead and dump a soul stone to us every 3 months, whether that be soul stone pity or anything like that, it also makes the reset book even more valuable because it gives us the ability to go and change however awakenings we want. And also you can even break it down in a different way. You can go ahead and Moonton when is what I mean when I say you, right? But Moonton can go ahead and say, okay, 5k. That is going to be the unpolished soulstone book. And then after that, they can go ahead and say the reset book for the yellow or for the polished soulstones. Let's say like 400. Let's say 500 legendary coins. I would do it. Right? Go dust 5 Shamirs. I get A5 Ingrid. And then if I need to do it again, it's a cost, right? I have to be very thoughtful about, okay, well, if I go ahead and reset my Ingrid, it's going to cost me X amounts of heroes. So I'm going to have to invest back into summoning. So that's the benefit, right? Now, not to just kind of yap on, but they should at least consider it because one of the things that players need is agency. See ya.